Welcome to Nelson. We should have a good match between these two teams. This one is too tight to call. There's so little between the teams. Justin Marshall is with me here. Great rugby hopefully coming up here, Justin.
Totally agree. Should be a good match-up, this one. The skies here are looking a bit dark, but it looks like that predicted rain isn't going to come. There's not a lot between these two teams. It could go either way, and it really depends on who wants to win more. It's all set for outstanding rugby.
Good rugby expected from these two teams here. And in no time at all, the game will be underway. There's the signal, and here we go. The kickoff snapped up.
Yeah, it certainly was a good catch back there.
Glasgow looking to ruck this. Now he gets the ball away. Now, has he got support? Yes, he has. Dunbar goes over for the first try of the match.
What a move to take them over the line. And aren't they ecstatic?
How good was that?
They've played really well so far.
Yep, totally agree.
It was a beautifully timed run, and the gap, well, it just opened up.
Dead right. Shot at goal still to come, and a chance for another 2 points. This should turn into an easy 7 points with the conversion. Kicks and walks away. He knows it's over. Kickoff is made. Kickoff nicely taken in.
Yeah, fantastic catch to secure the ball there.
Gray looks for options. Dunbar goes no further, taken down. Coach won't be happy if it's turned over here. Steps back inside and beats the tackler. Simmons stretching out. Well played, good ball retention here. Nice short ball. Real chance here. And he's over for their first try.
It was very good work there. They just kept applying pressure and something had to break in the end. Yeah, he's done very well there. Breaks away and then no one could catch him. Simply too fast.
Yep, I agree. And the conversion to come. It's a tough angle to kick from this one as he looks to convert the try. Now the kick, sailing towards the uprights. Thought it might be going wide, but good kick. 2 points added.
He kicked it pretty well, got good contact on the ball and it just sailed through.
Russell makes the restart. Devoto takes in the kickoff. The ball is set up in the ruck. Dolman puts it into touch. And that's a line out. Nakarawa stretching up. Past the halfway line. Promising run this.
Looks like there's an injury here. He just does not look happy at all. This would be a big loss if he goes. Well, looks like he's going to have to come off.
First scrum of the match.
Bind. Set.
Pegels puts it in. The score's very close here. Good pushing from both teams. They've turned it over. Beautifully done. The ball is out. Collected by White. Back he goes.
I think he's been hurt there. It doesn't look good. That was a pretty nasty knock on the head. He didn't want to go off, but I think it's fairly obvious he has to.
Here's the scrum.
Bind. Set.
And a good battle going on here. A brutal contest in the scrum. Ref says ball is out. Tackle not complete. Keeps going. And he's driven back in the tackle. They need numbers here. He pushes the pass further. Francis finds support. Look at that. What a run. And he's holding onto the ball until the support arrives. Strong defence. Players only just arriving now. Stolen ball, turnover. Lamont picks the ball up.
Release.
He's got to let it go now. That'll knock the wind out of him. Reed thumped into the ground.
We've got a player down here, Nisbo. He's got himself a head injury, I'd say. Yeah, he needs to leave the field now. He can't continue.
Let's see how the scrum responds here.
Bind. Set.
Pegels rolls it in. Defence is solid enough. Furious looking scrum down there. Solid scrum and the ball's out. Ball goes inside.
Advantage.
Forward pass. And they'll come back for the scrum.
That's a basic mistake. He'll be disappointed with himself for that one.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Oh, good hit. Both teams putting pressure on. Exeter Chiefs have some problems at scrum time. Halfback takes the ball. Good defence.
He could be in trouble here. Yes, that was a pretty nasty knock to the head. This is always sad to see, but hopefully it won't be as bad as it looks.
Now
Crouch.
we'll have a scrum.
Bind. Set.
And a good hit. A brutal contest in the scrum. Good pushing from both teams. Good contest and the ball is out. There's some real force in this defence. Solid contest, won again by Glasgow. Strauss keeps the ball moving. Not a good tackle, that one. Good offload. Now flat. Skinner rushed aside easily. This time he's brought to the ground. Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. Going nowhere in that
Release.
tackle. He'll have to release the ball now. Powerful defence. Armand has no answer to that tackle. Great work in the ruck. It might be stolen here. They've turned it.
They were banking on getting this back, and now they have.
Bang on, Justin. He needs to be more careful about those offloads.
Advantage.
And a knock-on. He's playing advantage.
Good impact there, and that's what forced the knock on.
Steenson tries his luck with a kick. Advantage goes. Powerful defence. And lost forward. Oh, what's he doing? That's put them under all sorts of pressure. Referee playing advantage here.
He'll be disappointed with himself for knocking that on.
Exeter Chiefs have got numbers to the ball. Sends it flat. This one could still go either way with the scores square at the end of the first half. Neither team managed to pull away significantly in the first half. Bit of an untidy match so far, Justin.
Let's take a look at the stats. They'll not be happy with the territory stat. They're on the back foot more often than not, it seems. The coach will be worried about the number of injuries they've had so far. Well, there are too many missed tackles here. They'll need to work on shutting down the ball carrier in the second half. A few things for the coaching staff to look at, Nisbo. We'll see how the next 40 minutes pans out.
He goes short. Armand waits. And that's a good tackle. Having a go at the ball. White keeps it going. Oh! It's a penalty.
Well, that was dangerous play. I think this might be a yellow card here.
Steenson will look to find touch. And into touch it goes. Hill takes it down. Passes delivered inside. Textbook tackle. He keeps the ball moving. He spreads it. Knock on was the call. Advantage applies here.
They were making good ground there and getting close.
Swinson finding top gear. He'll look to set it back. And he runs into some effective defence.
He has to come off. A real shame for him.
And now the scrum to pack.
Bind.
Well, it's been a pretty even contest in the scrum so far. Let's see what they can do here.
Good pushing from both teams. A brutal contest in the scrum. Pegos off the back. Solid scrum and the ball's out. Pass inside. Smash! They get a penalty.
Well, it looked high to me, and the ref agreed too. May get himself a yellow card here.
Hogg will put this into touch. And it's gone into touch. Glasgow line out. Nakarawa claims the ball. This is a maul. He pops the pass nicely. Punches away with this run. Lamont gets to run a bit. What a try. Surrounded by the defence and he still manages to score.
This is what happens from constant pressure. They continue to probe the line and they've come away with a great result.
Simply magical, folks.
Has to be said, there's been some really solid performances. You can see his pace here. It is remarkable. No one could catch him. But it was a great pass that set him up.
And we're ready for the conversion attempt. This is a good test of his kicking skills, not an easy one. This one drifting away. The kick just wide.
It wasn't an easy kick.
Plenty of length to the kickoff. Nakarawa to secure this. And he's shaken up by that one.
I think we've got a man in a bit of trouble. He looks hurt. I think he's hurt his head. Looked like a pretty bad knock. That may be the game for him.
There's
Crash.
going to be a scrum.
Bind.
Quite an important defensive scrum here.
Set.
Oh, good hits. Both teams putting pressure on. And a good battle going on here. They've turned it. White picks up. Ball's out here. Over the 22-metre line. Good contest, but it's still theirs. Finds a player with a short pass. And they drag him down.
I think he's got some trouble here. And it looks like a head injury. Let's hope he's okay.
It's going to be a scrum.
Bind.
Well, it's a good chance for them if they can get a good, stable scrum.
Furious looking scrum down there. A brutal contest in the scrum. Good contest and the ball is out. That'll knock the wind out of him. I've got a feeling they're going to lose the ball here. Not fast enough to the breakdown. Turnover ball.
It was good work by them leading up to that.
Yep, that's right, Justin. And he gets a good kick into touch. Lees is the target.
Good, clean line out. And it's important to get good quality ball like that. I think he's in a bit of trouble out there. He's hurt his knee. Looks like he's in quite some pain. He has to go off the field for treatment. He may not be back.
A scrum now.
Bind. Set.
Good strong hit. Furious looking scrum down there. Both teams putting pressure on. White picks up. Halfback takes the ball. Carries it over the halfway line. He's trying to turn it over quickly. He has a real crack at the defensive line.
There's an injury here. It looks like he's had a bit of a head clash. Hurt himself pretty bad. Not sure if he'll be back. This match just about over here.
Let's see how the scrum responds here.
Bind. Set.
Good pushing from both teams. Both teams putting pressure on. So, just a few minutes remaining here. Harley is absolutely smashed. Players in the ruck doing their job, still alive. Shut down with a brutal tackle.
Release.
The ref wants him to let go of it. Pegos gets it away. And that's the game. Glasgow victorious over Exeter Chiefs.
Some stunning rugby we've had here. Thoroughly entertaining and such an even battle. They couldn't hold on to the ball well enough. The handling errors were far too high. No surprise in the end. A very even contest, Nisbo.
So a very even contest here, really, An excellent game of rugby. Until next time, it's bye from us.